Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my channel if you are new here. My name is Kayla and today I will be doing a collective reading for you guys. I have already cleansed the space and said a prayer over the cards, so we're going to go ahead and get into the overall energy with this here oracle deck. We're only going to be using oracles today. We might use a deck that I just wrote some of my own phrases on. I'm not sure yet, okay? Let's see though. I hope you're all doing well. I'm doing alright, better every day. Overall energy of the reading for myself and the collective. Please and thank you, Spirit, make it clear. One card for the overall energy of the reading. Alright. I'm laughing because while I was shuffling, I seen this card and I'm like, this don't resonate with me because I hate the cold. I don't like nothing about the cold and I don't care how cute the snow is. I don't want to be in it. But look at that motherfucker that came out. Snow, the number 34 could be significant, okay? Silence, snow. I do not know just by looking at it what it's talking about. But snow could be significant, okay? It could be snowing. I know it's been snowing, taking its turn around the damn world. Snowing. First it was, Louisiana, Texas. That shit there. That's the South, I guess you could say. And currently, it's in Nevada, northern Nevada. They said like Reno and shit like that. Let me get into it though. 34, snow, silence. Allow yourself to soften. Don't speak just for the sake of it. You do not need to issue an opinion on everything. Choose your words carefully. Sometimes observing is the best way to gain information and trust. Power, word of power, silentium. Latin, be quiet. Okay. To me, snow always equals silence. When it snows, the environmental sound is dulled and muffled. There is a sense of quiet and contemplation, if you allow yourself the time to be out in the snow with few people around. There are few environments in modern life that offer such quiet. Once snow crystals form in the atmosphere, they grow by absorbing surrounding water droplets. When a snowflake hits the ground, it melts slightly and assimilates depending on temperature, structure, altitude, and snow formed on the ground. Mountainous areas at altitude are likely to produce snow that is called relief snow. It is caused when masses of air pushed by wind are forced up the side of elevated formations. The lifting of air up from the side of a mountain or range results in adiabatic cooling and the resulting precipitation needed for snow. Snow forecasts are an important aspect of living in snowy areas, as large dumps affect everything from transport to agriculture. Skiing, snowshoeing, and snowboarding are all extremely popular activities to do in the snow. It was believed the Norse god Ullr, I think Ullr, invented skiing so man could get around more easily to hunt and travel. The Ullr is still honored for his invention. One Norwegian ski team had a Ullr symbol on their uniforms during the Winter Olympics. It is true that each snow crystal is unique, although scientists have found through micrography they tend to correspond to around 80 specific shapes and sizes. The element water. Alright, I don't know what the fuck I read, so I'm sure y'all don't either, okay? I'm just going to read this first paragraph here again, okay? And then I'm going to look up a simplified message. Snow, silence. Allow yourself to soften. Don't speak just for the sake of it. You do not need to issue an opinion on everything. Choose your words carefully. Sometimes observing is the best way to gain information and trust, okay? So you may need to be silent at this time and just observe, okay? Don't As it says, everything does not need, you do not need to issue your opinion for everything. Everything does not require you to speak or say something, okay? You know what they say, silence is deadly or golden, or the best revenge, or something like that. But let's see, okay? Alright, so I have a simplified message here. It says, it is about intentional silence and softness. The simplified overall energy, practice quiet restraint. You do not have to comment on everything. Speak with purpose, not out of habit, emotion, or pressure. There is strength in observation. Snow absorbs sound, it softens the world. This card suggests lower your volume externally or internally. Let things unfold before reacting. Gather information before forming conclusions. The core message, silence is power, softness is not weakness. Choose your words carefully and only when necessary. Okay? So there may be a situation where you need to be aware of what you say or speaking at all. Okay? Spirit may want you to observe something. Just pay attention and collect whatever information that you can observe without speaking, okay? Or think before you speak, okay? So thank you for that, Spirit. Let's see if we can get some clarity. Why is snow silence here as the overall energy of the reading? Please and thank you, Spirit. Make it clear. Only the truth may come out, one card at a time. Why is silence snow here as the overall energy? All right, first card out, we have number 38 to be fair. So the number 38 could be significant. Okay, fortune cookies, eggs. Okay, owls. Let's see. 38 to be fair. Balance, justice, a need to consider options, mutual benefit, the law of cause and effect. Life offers experiences that are challenging and experiences that are nourishing, yet over time they strike a balance. You move from being, from status to doing, from discovering to loving to letting go to being again. Life is a pendulum swinging between all of these states. You will always oscillate back and forth between doing and being. If you're not content with where you are at in this moment, remember that all experiences have their place. Accept them without judgment, and you will see how the universe adjusts in perfect balance. You reap what you sow. For every cause, there is an effect. Wondrous things will be revealed now. Excuse me. So with to be fair coming out, as I said, the number 38 could be significant. All right, things are going to be made fair. Justice is being served, okay? At the bottom, we have number 48, poised. It talks about being ready, bringing something to light, being at your best, confidence, okay? So you're ready for something, some type of change, okay? But something is going to be made fair, okay? What else, please and thank you, Spirit? For silence, snow, please and thank you, Spirit. Make it clear, one card at a time. Only the truth may come out. Block out any interferences. One card at a time. Only the truth, please and thank you, Spirit. Make it clear. All right, we have number 49, observer. Okay, this definitely speaks of snow. Silence, as I said, what I just read off. Okay, 49. Observer. Perspective, objectivity, neutral observation from a distance. Most people see the world through a personal lens. They closely identify with their feelings and experiences, so much so that they come to believe that these are the only reality. There are times when you need distance in order to gain perspective and understand your circumstances from a more neutral vantage point. Now is one of those times in your life. This is the perfect moment for you to begin to do some exploring. Instead of only considering yourself, consider what you need to understand about the conditions, people, culture, and environment you are engaged with now. You will be so happy you did. Illumination is the miracle you seek and will indeed find, okay? So maybe there's something you need to pay attention to get a different perspective of something, okay? Maybe you're seeing something from only your point of view and you need to see it from someone else's point of view, okay? We have 46 at the bottom of the deck. Regeneration, rebirth, second chances, new opportunities, okay? So maybe to examine whether or not you want a second chance at something, okay? Something can be revived here with new life. Maybe a relationship or something like that. We have mending right behind that, okay? Thank you, Spirit. What else for silence? Snow, please and thank you, Spirit. One card at a time. Make it clear. Only the truth may come out. All right. Number 24. Time for a nap. All right. The moon could be significant. Foxes, definitely significant. I didn't even speak of this one that's on this card, okay? 24. Time for a nap. Rest, rejuvenation, and renewal. Temporary non-action, allowing dreams to arise. This is a time to step away and rest. Let the cares of your world go. Go into a state of non-action and allow yourself to be free from the shackles of your goals, your lists, your desires. Nothing is as important as rest, detachment, and neutrality. The overly busy mind can block you from inner wisdom if you don't step back, take a seat, and rest. Be willing to let dreams surface and ideas flow through you, absent any force or conscious direction as you observe without engagement now, okay? So you need to rest at this time, okay? Just don't be doing too much. Don't be trying to work, hustle and bustle, or I need to get this done. At this time, you need to be taking some non-action, just resting, rejuvenation, healing, renewing, okay? Number 2 at the bottom of the deck, Yin. The feminine principle of receptivity, letting someone else make the first move, gathering information and taking in cues, the art of conscious allowing. These kind of go together, okay? So, yeah, there's some, at this time, you need to just be allowing something to come into you and not, forcing anything of that sort. We have the number 1, Yang, right behind that, okay? And then soulmate. So, love could definitely be coming in. This is the feminine energy, masculine energy, and then soulmates, okay? Thank you for that, Spirit. What else, please, and thank you, Spirit, for silence? Snow. One card at a time. Only the truth may come out. Please and thank you, Spirit. Make it clear. All right. Soulmates. Number 41, soulmates comes out, okay? The number 41 could be significant, okay? 41. Soulmates, harmonious partnerships, love, friendship, companionship, a relationship fostering personal growth. You are meant to evolve and transform with the companionship of others. Certain people enter into your life to take you to the next level of healing, consciousness, and authenticity. It is always a reciprocal experience. Although the results for each of you will vary, you know these people by the strong pull drawing you toward them, and sometimes by a strong aversion to them initially too. Soulmates can be friends for life or remain in your life for only a short time. No matter what, you will be changed in ways you can't possibly fathom now. Pay attention to these people today. They are your greatest gift, okay? So with soulmates coming out, as I said, the number 41 could be significant. New love is definitely on the horizon, okay? Some type of harmonious partnership is coming in. Maybe a new friendship, some type of companionship that's going to help you grow, okay? At the bottom of the deck, we have number 7, to the sea. To the sea, being in flow, returning to source, recognizing how pieces fit together, a natural pattern of events, okay? So go with the flow at this time, okay? Do things the way that they're supposed to be done. We have by the book right behind this. 7-Eleven could be significant, okay? Doing something the right way is going to lead you to some type of abundance or prosperity, okay? That treasure island there. Let's get one final card, please, and thank you, Spirit. One final card for silence, Snow. Only the truth may come out. Make it clear. Make it make sense. One final card, please, and thank you, Spirit. One card for silence, Snow. I'm going to just shuffle. Alright, one final card for silence, Snow. Alright, 21, clean it up. Okay, so the number 21 could be significant. A broom or a duster. This looks like that little dusting thing. I think this is a moose. I'm really not sure. Whatever animal that is could be significant, okay? So you may actually need to do some physical cleaning, okay? 21, clean it up. Getting to the core of a situation, freedom from burden. Cleaning house, sweeping away what is no longer needed. Ever feel so boggled down with emotional gunk that you can't think straight? Could you be surrounded by physical clutter in your home also? Too much work, overwhelmed, time to clean house. Every item out of place natters away at you. Every unresolved resentment, every comparison to others that leads to a sense of lack takes up energetic space. Every unpaid bill just adds to an unnecessary feeling of being overwhelmed. Now is the time to free yourself by energetically cleaning house. Just do it. Make room for miracles that are lining up for you. Okay? So, as I said, number 21 coming out. The number 21 could be significant, okay? It's time to get rid of things that no longer serve you, okay? As I said, you may actually need to do some actual physical cleaning, okay? Getting rid of things that you are no longer using or things of that sort, okay? Just taking up space and things of that sort, but definitely releasing things that no longer serve you, okay? Again, number 7 is at the bottom of the deck. To the sea, being in flow, returning to source, recognizing how pieces fit together, a natural pattern of events. Okay, I feel like whatever this is that you're cleaning up or getting rid of, don't try to hold on to things, okay? It's important that you release, okay, to find this peace, okay? Thank you for that, Spirit. Let's see. Get a bit of clarity wise, to be fair here. Please and thank you, Spirit. Make it clear only the truth may come out. 1 or 2 cards for to be fair. Alright. One day, somewhere, someday, another time. At the bottom, depth, awareness, importance. Okay. So somebody could be thinking about you a lot at this time. Okay. Thinking about the connection or foundation you guys had. Okay. One more. For one day, someday, somewhere, another time. Return, second chance, opportunity, making amends. Someone wants to return, okay? They're thinking about you a lot, but with this, to be fair, being here, I feel like this is karma, beauty, divine, masculine, and shallow. Maybe they made decisions that got them where they are today. Shallow decisions, okay? What about observer? Please and thank you, Spirit. 1 or 2 cards for observer. Bunnies could be significant, too. I didn't even notice this bunny on this card. You see that? Rabbit, bunny, whatever the hell that is, okay? Elusive. At the bottom, dishonesty, deception, and trickery. That's coming out on top of observer. Spirit definitely wants you to pay attention to something, okay? Because somebody is being deceptive, lying about something, okay? Hiding something. Sorrow at the bottom, loss, grief, depression. Beginnings, try again, new direction, start over, receptive, open heart. Maybe someone is hiding how they really feel about, whatever they're going through. They may be very sad at this time and not being open about that, okay? One more for elusive, dishonesty, deception, and trickery here with the observer. Stress, turbulence, tension, and arguments, okay? So there could be a lot of drama going on in someone's life. If you're wondering why you guys haven't been in communication or something of that sort, a lot of things are going on wherever they are, okay? At the bottom, we have time, waiting, cycles, moments, soulmates, deep love, unity, connection, and past life, deja vu, repeated patterns, karmic lessons. Someone may be waiting, thinking that time past will make things better, and maybe you guys can come back together, okay? What about time for a nap here? Please and thank you. All right. We have divine, masculine, yang energy at the bottom, karma, consequences, cause and effect, debt, mistakes, victim, misunderstood, lost soul, and broken, shattered, heartbroken, destroyed. Okay, so somebody, a masculine energy is going through karma right now for something that they did. Okay, maybe they broke your heart, maybe their heart is broken. That could be karma, but they're going through a lot at this time. Okay, I feel like Spirit wants you to mind your business with this time for a nap. Okay, it has nothing to do with you. Mind your business. It could have something to do with you in the sense of this person is getting karma for the way they treated you, but it has nothing to do with you, as in mind your own business and don't try to save somebody from karma that you probably prayed for them to get, okay? Let's get one more for time for a nap here with divine, masculine, yang energy, pride, arrogance, ego, and stubborn. Yeah, their ego, pride, arrogance got the best of them. Distance, separation, space, blockage, escaping, avoiding, blocking, pushing away, foundation established, family, and security. All right, you could be at a distance from someone, maybe like some type of domestic violence stuff could have happened where you had to flee them with escaping here, okay? You could have had this person blocked or something of that sort. What about soulmates here? Please and thank you, Spirit. Why is soulmates here? Peace, Balance, harmony at the bottom, lust and forbidden, non-committal sexual energy, realization, and intuition. So all of a sudden somebody's realizing something, maybe that you're their soulmate, maybe that you bring them peace, but I feel like you know or feel like this person is only lusting over you, so you're not interested, okay? Let's get one more for soulmates here with peace, balance, harmony, and friendship. One more for peace, balance, harmony, and friendship here with soulmates. Trapped, stuck, tied down, captive. At the bottom, distance, separation, space, blockage, escaping, and foundation again, okay? Maybe someone values your friendship or something like that. Maybe they find peace in your friendship. Someone could feel stuck or trapped, tied down, captive, as if they can't get away from something at this time, okay? What about clean it up here, please, and thank you, Spirit. Why is clean it up here? Make it clear. All right, we have family, fertility, parenthood, and pregnancy. At the bottom, confessions, unveiling, coming clean. Something about somebody having a whole lot of goddamn kids, all right? Some type of confession coming out about something, all right? Maybe somebody is holding some type of bitterness or resentment, upset or hurt about something. Let's see one more. Maybe somebody wants to repair a relationship or something that they have with a family, somebody that they have children with. Nourish, self-growth, self-focus, and soul finding. Okay. At the bottom, abandoned, left out, walked away, ecstasy, and rejection. Somebody probably just wants to come back to see if they can come back, okay? But somebody probably wants to actually nourish a connection or, you know, a family unit or something of that sort as well. Definitely somebody's thinking about you, missing you, okay? Maybe you are not speaking to somebody at this time, okay? With this silence being here. At the bottom of the deck, we have number 22, motion, air. So I'm going to read that one. And then we're going to close out 22. Motion, air. I'm not going to read all the rest of this shit because it just wastes of time. Like, come on. Air, motion. Be flexible yet grounded. Allow yourself free thought. Move and choose. Find your freedom. Use your voice resourcefully. Stand up for what you believe in. Be mindful of the way you communicate. Word of power, air, Latin, air, or ether, okay? That's T for me. Ether means air. Okay, horses could be significant. White horses, there's white horses all over this card, okay? The number 22 could be significant, okay? Air clearly could be significant, okay? Allow yourself free thought, move and choose, okay? So maybe Spirit wants you to just take more accountability or control of your own life at this time, okay? As it says, stand up for what you believe. You find your freedom, move and choose. Use your voice resourcefully. Let's see, maybe for some type of change. Let's see. All right, so it says here, having air come out as the closing energy of the reading. Number 22, it says, stay flexible, but do not lose your center. Think freely. You are allowed to change your mind. Use your voice wisely and intentionally. Stand up for what matters to you. Communicate with awareness. As a closing energy, this card says, after observing like snow, now's the time to move thoughtfully. Speak, but with clarity. Act, but with balance. The final message of the reading, be calm and clear, and be confident in your truth. Your freedom comes from choosing how you respond and how you express yourself, okay? So, as it says here with snow coming out, it's saying after you've observed something, paid attention something, realized something, learned something by just watching and not speaking, now it's time for you to act accordingly, okay? Speak with clarity and act with balance, okay? Think before you act, I feel like, okay? And I feel like that definitely is important, an important message, because just earlier I was thinking about a situation. I think I read a story or seen something on social media about a mom before that was breaking up a fight from her sister after getting off of work, and somebody else ended up shooting her and she died. And I thought about that because, you know, I'm really not a drama-filled person, and, you know, I hate people fighting, and I hate all of that stuff. But if somebody wants to fight me, I'll probably say, okay, let's do it. If somebody gets on my fucking nerves and starts some shit with me, I'm not gonna back down. And I feel like maybe I should back down, because I think I shared this before. I'm always with my children. Of course, I'm realizing it's not wise for me to do that stuff with my children, and it's not intentional. It's definitely not, but I definitely need to work on, how I respond, and just being upset, because I am noticing my children, they are picking up on that fucking, excuse me, rage. And, when people upset me, and, I'm yelling at the cars and yelling at somebody that said something rude to me or my kids and ready to fight and cuss, and it's just, you really should think before you act, because you just never know what somebody else is going to do. Just because I have enough common sense to not pull out a gun and shoot somebody because I don't like what they said to me, or because they pushed me on the goddamn ground, that don't mean everybody else has enough common sense. So we just have to think, okay, before we act, okay? Observe something and act accordingly, okay? So that is the message that I have for you guys today. I really hope that you enjoyed this message. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next one. You guys have a wonderful day. Thank you.